What's good, guys? It's Charlie ND here, and in this video I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a story time. Now, this isn't something I've really done ever on the channel, but I decided, maybe you guys want to hear about my life and all the stuff I've done, so yeah, let's get right into it. So this story takes place in the first semester of grade 10. Now, at this time, I was very immature. you know, I was pretty immature, but I was also very full of myself. I thought I was hot shit. I mean, I still kind of do. And it's also the time that I was getting the best grades, which is weird. That's like when I peaked academically. But yeah, one particular day during lunch, I went into the counseling offices to grab 2 condoms out of a jar of condoms they have in there because I guess they want kids to practice safe sex or whatever. And I think that's pretty responsible. I am glad they have that. But yeah, they weren't for me though. I was getting them for my 2 friends because they wanted to see them because they didn't actually know there was that jar. So I decided, alright, I'll go grab 2 from the jar and then I'll show them. So I go back to where my friends are sitting and I'm not going to disclose their names, but I'm just going to refer to them as Patrick and Lance. And Patrick and Lance, it's worth mentioning that they were about as immature as I was at this time. We were all kind of immature. And I go and show them. I'm like, here you go, guys. Here are 2 condoms. And the first kid, Patrick, he just laughs. He's like, oh, wow. And the first thing he does, he takes the condom out of its wrapper and just chucks it into the trash. I'm like, dude, that's such a waste. You could have used that. And he tells me, dude, I'm really not gonna have ever used it. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. And then the second kid, Lance, he decides to hold on to his condom. Or so I thought. So yeah, after lunch, things go pretty normal the rest of the day. Until my last class of the day, which was science. And I had a class with Patrick during the last class of the day. And Patrick was sitting next to this other kid. Let's just call him Jeffrey. And Lance wasn't in this class. It was Patrick and the new kid Jeffrey. And right before the teacher's about to start teaching, it actually turns out that Lance, during the class he had before this one, actually took the condom out of its wrapper and put it in Jeffrey's hood. And he realized this right before the teacher starts talking, mind you, like class is about to start, and then he like takes this condom out of his hood where Lance put it and he just throws it onto the floor. And I'm like, "Oh my god." All right, so picture this. The teacher has began talking, they've started their lesson, and there's just this open condom in full view on the floor of the classroom. Yet, oddly enough, the teacher can't see it. And now I'm sitting in the front row, but if I tilt my head to the side, out of my peripheral view, I can see the condom. It's behind me, it's out of its wrapper, and then these 2 girls who were like sitting in the last row of the class, because it wasn't a huge classroom, they see the condom, and I can just see them in the background trying their very hardest not to laugh, and I was trying my very hardest not to laugh. Like, everyone could see this opened condom on the ground, and everyone was trying their hardest not to die of laughter. Like, just picture an open condom on the floor, just like staring at you. It's like it has eyes, it's staring into your soul, and you have to try your hardest not to laugh. So, after what feels like an eternity of the teacher talking, instantly the conversation shifts to the fact that there is literally an open condom on the ground, and only a few people actually know where this condom came from. Now, I knew it was because that Lance kid from lunch put it in Jeffrey's hood, and then Jeffrey threw it onto the ground, but no one actually knows where it came from, so everyone's just blaming each other for it, which is very weird. It's like, oh, is it yours? No, it's not mine. Is it yours? Like this sort of back and forth shtick. And then the teacher comes over, and I'm like, oh no, I know what's about to happen. And the teacher looks at the condom on the ground. And the teacher's like, what is that? Did that fall out of somebody's bag? Really, really, yeah, because, like, people totally just carry unwrapped condoms around in their bag. It's not like that's unsanitary or anything. But anyways, yeah, the condom ends up getting thrown in the trash and the rest of the class plays out as normal. So yeah, I guess the moral of the story is use condoms the way they were intended to be used and don't goof off in class. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this story time. Leave a like and a comment if you want me to do more because honestly, I have many more stories to tell. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.